Speaking of weird explosives, the unrotated projectile launcher was a British interwar invention that attempted to solve the whole bomber problem by launching rockets at it. No, not guided missiles. Unguided rockets. Originally in groups of 20. The basic idea was that a group of rockets would be launched from a ship with a parachute and tether. The parachute would deploy, the munition would slowly drift back down to Earth, trailing the tether behind it. An attacking plane would fly into the tether, reeling the bomb attached to the parachute over the wings of the attacking plane, where it would detonate and destroy the attacker. There were hundreds of problems with this design, and I'm sure you thought of 5 new ones just while I was describing it. However, Churchill loved the idea, and demanded more than once that development continue. Judging by the design and concept, I'm gonna assume it was old Johnny talking though. As for its service history, the ship-based 7-inch launcher, which was way too large if you ask me, managed to burn more Royal Navy sailors by misfires than enemy aircraft, and the weapon would eventually be withdrawn in 1941. It's actually modeled in-game, though it's understandably not functional. Of all of the Royal Navy ships in-game, 3 carried it: the Norfolk, the Barham, and the Hood. Of these, the Norfolk and Barham are pictured in their post-1941 refit. Kind of. So they have their pom-poms and oerlikons in their place. The Hood was sunk before they could be removed, so she alone carries the launchers, which is a neat little detail. However, that's not where the story ends, as the rockets were reworked into smaller 3-inch variants, still way more than you need, and would eventually go on to become the backbone of Britain's ground-to-ground rockets, even eventually becoming the vaunted RP-3, which would become Britain's most successful air-to-ground rocket of the war. Their losses truly became lessons.